Hello everybody, welcome to the morning Monster Train commute. Today is going to be a good day, at least that's what we're hoping for. Let's see what kind of stops we've got. Let's see what kind of hang-ups we have. Is the DVP clogged? Is there an accident on the third lane? Well, let's see. Hellhorn, exiled or normal? Normal. Okay, so we got Hellhorn Stygian, solid. Highly reactive, triggered abilities on friendly units, trigger an additional time. Powerful. Deadweights are in our deck. Yikes. And restore 5 health to all units after combat. Okay. Play the run and submit a score to enable viewing of other players' run summaries. Nuts. I thought that I gamed the system. Alright, let's give it a shot. See what happens. It's always a weird time with these, but triggered things are always powerful. We'll have to see what we get access to here. Vent is good. Ice Tornado is good. Pyre Chomper with those is excellent. As long as we can get everything to work, it should be groovy. What do we got here? When you summon your first imp unit each turn, gain 1, draw 1. Or friendly units get +2 on Slay. That's a triggered ability. I know it's not great, but it triggers twice. Here's another thing that triggers twice. Revenge and Slay. I'm going to go the Wrathful route, and I think that is, if not non-negotiable, it's a pretty obvious one if you know what you're doing. So let's see. Enemy units enter with armor 10. Oh, come on. We just got in here. Ah! This we can set up on the bottom floor. Grumble, grumble. Alright, so we have a run that's a bit at odds with itself. In the sense that we want this guy to take damage and then deal damage. But, and here's the thing. We have a bunch of spells that are going to make it harder for him to deal that damage on occasion. So we're going to kill him. We're going to get a bunch of armor for it. Nice. Okay, can we get a... Thank you. Alright, and we're hurting this guy, but not killing him. Oops. At least we got the Collector. That was more important than not, I think. Alright, now up here, if we Pyre Chomper, and then Vent, that does exactly what we needed to do. Alright, now this should be going... Yeah, I was going to say, this should go well. And it did. Just to make things real easy, I'm going to go ahead and plop this guy in behind. And then, yeah, like, game, it runs over, man. The amount of rage he's getting out of that meant that he just got the kill. Still, yeah, the double triggered abilities is a little nutty. We'll have to see what happens, but I think that this is going to be quite good. Rage 10 is useful. Summon, Rage 3. It's not... It is a trigger. It is a trigger. Ladies and gentlemen, that is indeed a trigger. Do we want it, though? Like, Rage is helpful. Very helpful, in fact. But, let's see. Pyre Chomper is neat because it doubles. It gives us, like, 8 energy for that alone. Fledgling Imp giving us 6 Rage, which is a total 12 damage to everybody on the floor. If we could summon him repeatedly, I'd be like, yeah. Yeah, that might be worth it. I think that something like Molting Imp would be just a little bit more potent for us. Fledgling Imp's Rage 6. For 1 mana. Pretty good. This is not a summon. So Rage 6 is like 1 mana for almost all the rage you get out of Ritual Battle. It also can soak up a hit. Like, this shouldn't be as big a thing I'm making out of it, but like... I'm very tempted. Sure. We're gonna grab it. Out of these, look, we've seen what Crypt Builder can do. We've definitely seen what Crypt Builder can do. And I think that Crypt Builder is actually super important in this case, because it'll knock those tanks away from the front line. Applying Incant is a really strong thing, too. Why, you might be asking? Well, if we can Incant on the same floor as the boss, it gets to a point where like they'll do very little damage, hit me, and then I hit them and just deal the whole ton. But the other thing we can do is just put a Branded Warrior behind them. Oh, but then we got 2 Slay triggers on the same floor. Nah. Why am I taking so much time with this? I'm trying to think. It's the morning commute. Actually, if you didn't realize, I haven't finished my coffee yet. And as a result, I'm kind of sitting here going... Triggers when you play a spell on this floor? It triggers. saps twice. Alright, now if we go on one side, we can get a really good tank. Like Frostbite tank or Shark. Either one of the Shark tanks, I'm good. We can also get our spells to be a little bit better. Are there any spells we really want to be better? Yeah! Yeah, I can think of a couple. I think we go down this way. So, Shark tank, Shark tank. Now, Holdover is a very potent spell in the right hands. The reason why I'm putting it on the Vent is because Vent, Holdover, and 10 damage can do a lot of work. Is that my phone? I'm normally waking up at this point in time. Look at me being a big ol' smarty pants. Let's see. And then Crypt Builder being cheaper is really good. Like, we don't have any discard engines, so making it cheaper is actually really, really solid for us. And then we leave. We spent all of our money on that magic shop relatively easily. Did I make the right choices? No idea. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 3. Why? Why? So, multi-strike is a problem. First floor. Hornbreaker Prince. Now, do I sap with them? No. I put sap up here. Now, this only works, I was going to say, if I get out the right units, and I sort of did. So, for starters, you. For seconds, you. For thirds, you. Now you're only taking 1. Because you get 5 at the end of the turn, right. You're getting the kill here, which is excellent news. The Pirate Chomper's dying, and you're sapped enough that you won't deal damage for the rest of your life. Okay, up here, you got 6 HP. 1, 2, dead. And the important one's dead. Excellent. So our big boy is going to be big. Good. If I Crypt Builder him, we're going to just straight up win. So, nice, I guess. Might as well double trigger the rage. And yeah, okay, call it a day at that point. That was solid. We didn't have to even use our shark floor at all. Good grief. Good grief! The champion is so strong. Okay, now this is actually really good, but the Molting Imp is also excellent. I think for our purposes, we pick up the Welder Helper. Because used properly on that guy, it's just going to absolutely work. And Titan's Gratitude is useful. Plus 7 magic power on this floor. We can fit you on the magic floor. So we have a magic floor, and we've got our champ floor. Our champ floor is all about buffing up the champion so that he gets 1 big kill, at least. Speaking of which, we're going to go this way. Buff up our champ as best as we can. Choo-choo, next stop. Gift Gratitude, perch and get money. Probably gets +1. Ooh, or stealthy. Stealthy. Stealthy is extra money on the right situation and a little bit of backline poke. The problem is our deck is already quite full. We need to start thinking about spending money to get rid of those dead weights if we can. Wait, are dead weights unpurgeable? They're unpurgeable. Okay. Right on, right on. The coin has no value here. What better use is there to belt the wing with it? So, the Gift of Gratitude. We can just get a whole bunch of money. You know what? One of those could easily smooth out the rest of our run for the rest of the game. Seriously. We put out Pirate Chomper, a Gift of Gratitude in the same turn, and suddenly we are singing. Multi-strike. Okay. Where would we want to put a multi-strike? We could go for... Remember that time where we had Carry Sharks? We could go for Carry Shark. Let's try Carry Shark out. That's not the worst idea I've ever had. Rage. Hold on. Yeah, just upgrade a unit to have rage 7, so when it comes to play, it has rage 7. It's not a trigger or anything. Purging cards. We need to start getting rid of some of these cards. Like, there's too many train stewards and other garbage junk cards in our deck. Let's see what the next couple of things hold. We can go this way, get a stitching unit and all this stuff. That might be the way we go. We'll probably go down the right side, knowing me. Then the right side, and then we'd probably want to go down the left side after that. So we'll have to hold off until this side, but we're probably going to go right side, left side. Ooh. Right side? For artifacts? Ideally left side at this point. More artifacts. And then it's the end. Going left to thin our deck would not be bad. Where am I? Excuse me. I'm on the third ring of hell? Where's the third ring of hell, please? Second. Choo-choo. I'm confused. Where am I? I am very... Hello? Oh, I'm over here. Right, I understand. So what we're probably going to do on the next rung is we'll go left, get the artifact, skip the unit, pick up an artifact. Then we'll probably go right. Or left, or like we could go left again to purge again. Or we could go right after this. Duplicate a card we actually really, really want. Which, in this case, probably another shark wouldn't be the worst. That way we got 2 sharks and the lodestone totem on the same floor, and people are just tanky as heck. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think that the main trick right now is that we're probably getting ahead of ourselves. So, constructing explosives enter with a damage shield. Oh, come on. Alright, well, this is a bit spooky. But we can definitely do this. So, first floor, Hornbreaker Prince. Or will you live? 2, 6, 16. You will die. Unless I put a train steward in front of you. Alright, so it'll take the majority of the hits. We only deal 5 damage. Sad times. If I end up doing this, then he'll still die. That doesn't help at all. Never mind. Okay, cool. And Gift of Gratitude we'll leave for later. The problem there is that we would have really liked a Crypt Builder, to be honest. Cool. He'll live. Easily. Okay, yeah, you gaining an insane amount of HP every turn is just not allowed. So, I was gonna say, that was almost enough to get the kill on that guy alone, but no, it didn't work out the way I expected it to. Okay, you will make it through to the top. You will not. We're getting a kill down here. All of this is good. There's no sense of putting anybody up there unless if I want them to just die. You know what? Maybe that's not such a bad idea after all. Okay, so we're going to take our damage on the pyre. And I think that'll be worth it in the end. Now we got the vent. Pyre Chomper is coming in at a bit of a weird time. Wish he'd come up at the same time as the Gift of Gratitude. But hold on. What's in our deck right now? We're drawing 5 cards a turn. Our next 5 cards are going to be like Dead Weights and Crypt Builder. Pretty much. Right? Right. We're not cycling through our entire deck again, I don't think. Just in case, though. Which one's more important to deal with? You're going to be okay. So we'll deal with that there. And if I pop this here, that's more than enough damage to kill everybody and do some extra damage to him in the back. Also, do you trigger? Are you a trigger? Am I gaining 5 HP or 10 HP every floor? Because this guy should be a lot more dead. Okay, so attack, gonk, attack, gonk, attack, dead, gonk. You kill, you kill. Now the 2 of you are big and strong. You're the only one who's not necessarily dying, and you are dying. I'd like you to die sooner. Alright, you do 13 damage on this floor. Oh, that's quite a lot. It's quite a lot of damage on that floor. Like, it's quite a lot of damage. I'm actually gonna leave this floor. I'm gonna leave this floor to do what it's doing. I actually like the revenge stacks. And the fact that our imp actually got up to strength 5 is nice. Alright, well, we could gift of gratitude right now. For 120. What are the chances we get Pyre Chomper and gift of gratitude at the same time, right? So I might as well just get that done now. It's best not to have, like, too good to use syndrome. Oh, this Wrathful guy. Like, if he just lives the first round, Wrathful guy is super good. Alright, Transcendent. It's another Welder Helper, plus another Pyre Chomper. It works in 2 different ways. I like Transcendent. And he's the combo breaker, really. Out of these, Offering Monument is really, really good. Especially if we go wide on this floor. Which is what we're doing. Why? Well, if we go wide on this floor and we make that happen, we can just cast, like, buff spells and everything on that floor, which is what we want to be doing anyway. And we can do a lot of good work with it. I think that what I said earlier was still true. Going left would be a lot of money. That's effectively 400 gold worth of bonus right there. This isn't the same. So I think we take this route. Hazel's Horde. Rage does not decay. Oh, baby. Next, remove 2 cards in my deck. Goodbye. And Auf Wiedersehen. Do I want any of you? Not really. But if we're doing what if we're looking at what we got. What do you do that's important for us? Now, don't be stupid. It's worth remembering that Rage triggers. And that it triggers twice, and that doesn't go away. Here I am, like, trying to think my way through this one. It's like, I'm not sure which one's better. Well, I'm gonna give you a hint. Rage stop decaying. Oh, god damn it. Spell Shield 2 is gonna really slow down our game a bit. I mean, our champion will get large. Our champion will do his thing. Man, that's 3 dead weights out of the way already. Instant murder. I always like that. Yeah. Okay, so I think that on this floor, we crit Builder just to knock him backwards. Not that it matters. And then we vent to get rid of both of the... okay, look, I don't know. Cripple and knocks him backwards. Vent does some incanting. Cool. Like, it's not bad. We are sworn to protect the train. Very good. Okay, yeah, no, our champion is boss mode. He kills whatever is put in front of him, and I love it. I love it. Monument. Okay, well, this is the floor for it. I think that we put down the Welder Helper, and the Transcendent, and we laugh as he's got 136 armor. Then we just vent on this floor to get the incant. Oh, but that drew us 2 cards, and we can't use it. I see the problem. Shame. Like, this is just not the run for him. What we can do to really help this out, actually, we do Pyre Chomper, right? Blast him. Blast him. And now there's no spell shields down here. So that way the next floor, they'll be able to actually do something. Now, could we have done that on the upper floor? Just to get some more incant triggers? Probably. Would that have been smarter? Now that I think about it for 2 seconds, probably, yeah. 35 HP, huh? Lame. Alright, now everybody here died. Cool. Vent is free, but it's a little bit too late for it. Well, this sucks. We're about to take a lot of damage on our Pyre, and there's not much I really would have wanted to do other than not that. I actually want to leave it right where it is. I'll vent, not that it matters. Spell Shield 2. Spell Shield 2, everybody. Spell Shield's a heck of a drug. Doesn't matter, though. Our champion is still a kill one thing a turn. He's very big. So, what do we want out of these? Return a consumed card to your hand? No. Big skip. And I believe this is all a big skip, too. Like, I can see Cuddle Hex being potentially useful, in the sense that it effectively keeps a card out of my deck and keeps it in my hand instead. But, yeah. So, as far as creatures getting bigger goes, we need our Nameless Siren to be a little bit faster on the damage uptick. If we go right side, it's a little bit of money, a double. I don't really care. If we go left side, we get another 400 gold's worth of removal. And that's alright. Random Hellhorn consumable card. That conclude Reinforce. Melting. I can't think of anything I want from there. And Umbra. Trample would be really strong. I mean, or that. It's morsels. What would I do with morsels? Is gorging a trigger? You know what? It's worth experimenting. Let's find out. If gorge is a trigger, that means we got 3 morsels, which can be triggered 3 times, which is like, you know, triggered twice each, which is a lot. Train Steward gets removed. And Torch is removed. Even when it's on the right floor, it's on the wrong floor. Okay, Multi-Strike is pretty much exactly what I was asking for. And then it can't gain armor 2. Yeah, that's it's pretty close to perfect. Now, do I want 10 more damage? Nah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reroll. Grab this and stuff that on the Offering Monument so you can keep going for a little while longer. And then Endless. We could put Endless on the Transcendent, which is cute. I think it might be more important to put that on the Fledgling Imp, because then we can put the Fledgling Imp out, it dies, but it offers Rage 6 every time it dies, and it keeps coming back. Like, it just keeps on doing the thing. As far as removal goes, Frozen Lance isn't very good. And I will spend an inordinate amount of money to get rid of both all the torches and all the Frozen Lances at this point. Like, the trimmer the deck is, the better it is for us, I think. God damn it. Well, it's Stealthy Boy. And, we love Stealthy Boy. So we cannot set up on that bottom floor with our champion. It's just not happening. What I will do, happily, is set up this instead. Brilliant. Shame. Wait, now we gotta know. It does trigger twice. Oh, baby. That's actually quite good. Transcendent. Not useful right now. The vent here is frightening. You will die if I do that. You're gonna die anyway, actually. Now, look at this. Well. I mean, that sucks. But now you have to deal with our big angry friend up there. If I Ice Tornado up here, that gets the kill, good. Yeah, I didn't think that would do much. Alright, well, that's a shame. Our entire bottom floor is gone now. You came up many turns too late, if I may be so bold. Cool. A brief respite. This is a little late for that. We are going to go ahead and put this boy down here. We might as well vent up here for free. We need to cast some spells down there if we're going to go ahead and make this work. Because otherwise Stealth Lady is just going to absolutely shred us. So I am going to put down a Transcend Imp down here. Primarily to give this guy 40 armor. Frozen Lance to sap. Frozen Lance, saps. Vent, sap, and damage. Now at this point you're actually taking damage, which is great news. Like, you're sapped enough that you're not doing enough damage to kill us all in one go. Our champion should be able to murk you. Should. Emphasis. It's worth mentioning I still hate Stealth Lady. And you're dead. You're extremely dead. Don't mind if I just amp that up a little bit, though, do you? No? Okay, great. Cool. Okay, every time we get a card that's consumed, sweet, 30. It's not bad. Input box. Potentially very powerful. Piercing. Apply Rage 4 and Armor 5. Skip. Big sad, but we're skipping all that. Allied Clan Pike. Like, none of this helps us cast more spells. Like, they're all expensive, is the problem. You understand. The expense is the issue currently. So if I go left, I can actually spend some of this money. If you go right, we're not going to be able to spend all the money. Why? Because, well, I mean, like, have you seen our creatures? They're most of them are actually pretty, to quote Northern Line, they're pretty pogged. I think left has just a little bit more prospect for us. This is like 200 gold, and then you spend some. This one, 75 gold, you actually spend some where it matters. Now, it's worth remembering, we got Sap Boss, and you know what, the Pyre health doesn't matter either. Double Stack, does not apply to anybody. Oops. Crippled, they're doing 110 damage, is pretty sweet. Ice Tornado, you're a little expensive. I think Crypt Builder needs to be cheap. We're not drawing any of the discard options that we normally would have. And Ice Tornado just doing a bunch more damage is really, really useful for us. Like, you know, 30 more damage for 10 magic power increase isn't bad. But, I think making the vent just do damage in general is important. Do we reroll or do we purge? I think we purge. Just to keep the deck more consistent. Like, if the deck is already stuffed with 5 extra cards it doesn't need, so then reroll. We can reduce the cost of something else. And you know what? Ice Tornado being a 2 isn't bad. It does 60 damage. It pokes the back line. Just to be safe, though, we can just do that. Or we can make the vent do 20 damage. It's not on holdover, but, like, 30 damage over the course of several people is not bad. 90 damage, on the other hand. It's probably worth the $2. It's probably worth the 2 embers. Alright, let's go ahead and face Fel, see what happens. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We probably should have gone the artifact route, now that I looked at what we got out of our spells. Like, sure, we got some upgrades, but who cares? Like, what did it actually do? So, here's the beautiful bit about this. If we put you down here, right, and we put the Offering Monument down here, which is kind of where we want you. We could just... Right? Right? Like, we could just do this as a floor. And, like, it's a murder floor. But it's a dang good murder floor. He's living. Okay, so we need to have at least 1 energy by the time this is done. Yeep. Okay, need 1 more. Now, this doesn't help us in any way. So I might as well incant on this floor to get the extra rage. Oh, this is painful. I'm going to have to toss out the put out Rage Imp. That will do the damage we needed to. 100%. Yeah, okay, cool. Everything down here dies, and then we can just incant down here. And then incant again. Because it triggers twice. Yeah, the Offering Monument is not long for this world. That's okay. So the important bit here is that our shark upstairs now also hits like a truck. And it's just becoming stronger every time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. We finally lost that guy. And then we just hold over because we can. But like, yeah, no, this is excellent news. He's about to get 32 HP for killing him. Yeah, there we go. Now he needs to get hits on him. He needs to take the hits. You can go out here. It's 3 mana. Oof, 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 oof. Take the hit. Take another hit. Gain a bunch. Like this is worth the rage. This is worth the rage. It's 30 rage for all of them actually. And then at this point, honestly, we can just double that. Just get him. Just oh my gosh, she is so big. She is huge. Holy crap. All right, so you might as well just stick to this floor, dude. It's fine. I got a good feeling about this. That is so much. Holy shit. So our shark is actually quite strong. He likes the bonuses we're giving him. I think we put a welder helper down here. This is actually a really damaging floor. Like, if I put the imps behind him, that would actually be scary. No idea what you said, dude. This does 19 damage just for existing, huh? Cool. Yeah, you can rage up that side all you want. Now can I kill you this turn? If I put out Ice Tornado, that's another 90. Okay, let's put out the Pyre Chopper to start. Not even close. But we got, I mean, we did some damage though, and that's where the damage mattered. If we get Endless on the Transcendent, I'd be actually quite pleased. Alright, well, this is the end of your run. Goodbye, Faye. And by Faye, I mean Fel. It's fun knowing you while it lasted. So we do have like a champion spellcasting floor at a certain point in all this. Double the amount of armor on a unit. Oh my god. If we had the money to be able to upgrade that before everything went downhill, that'd be excellent. So what do I want to do with all this right now? I'm looking at this deck, and there are just some things I wish I could do more of. Like Packed Morsels would be great to be able to summon repeatedly. I'd like to have Endless Transcendence. And card draw is actually not really the problem. Like, the Offering Monument is doing almost too much. It needs to slow down. So what do I want to do? Give me enough energy that I can cast my 3-cost cards. Like my Lodestone Golem imaging, and then see what happens. Now, we kind of have to go on the right side if we want to have any hope of getting any sort of value. The card is discarded before the end of your turn, gain 1. Does it look like I have any card discard, my friend? 7 energy on the first turn of battle, though. Well, suppose I know where that's going. Incant, gain armor 2. Look, we've seen this. We know what this means. If we put that on the Mollusk Mage, that keeps the Mollusk Mage happy. That's probably worth the dollar dues. But, like, the rest of this is just not worth much for us, sadly. So we skip it. Dark Forge. Right? We could also go for Multi-Strike. But hear me out here. Multi-Strike is outstanding. 35 HP is not a lot. But on Slay, you get armor 25, which is more like armor 50. I think the rank in Brawler here is actually really good. Hear me out. Because of how strong Rage gets with this guy, so long as he lives even like a second, he'll be fine. And he should be getting like really strong really quickly. So the trick is just getting him to survive long enough that, you know, he's good to go. Well then. I think we have to Ice Tornado up here. Lodestone Golem could go down here. You can Frozen Lance and put out one of these guys to maybe keep him alive. But we might just have to skip the Lodestone Golem for right now. Because otherwise he's just going to die. Now, if you go down here, you have 35 HP. 5, 10, 15. He's still alive. He goes out, he gets 2 easy kills. I'm not complaining. I think this is the floor where we set up. Right, when they die, they... Oh. Absolutely the lamest. Okay, well, either one of our vents would solve that floor. Well, this is kind of balls. Okay. Offering Monument. Mollusk Mage. Ice Tornado? I'll take it. Okay, cool. I like that we got the vent. Down here. You know what? I would rather have you get eaten and you get eaten here. You could get eaten down here and I'll be quite pleased. Alright, cool. We need to find a way to deal with that guy up top. That's currently my bugbear, is how do I kill you? Because you want to be on this floor. But if I have to put you on this floor to deal 30 damage, Crypt Builder and Frozen Lance for the other little bit of damage you need to die, then I gotta do what I gotta do. Cool, he's dead. Now, back down on this floor. Welder Helper? Yeah, 125 armor sounds good. I really wish that I could draw my vent when they matter. Like, a vent here would have done a lot for us. Our champion is already right out of control. He does not need the help. Oh, now we draw 4 deadweights in an event. Yeah, fantastic. It's real good. Thanks. Alright, so we can make our next floor a little bit easier if I just stop worrying about it quite as much. But you have 160 HP, my dude. I'm not fans of that. I think that in this case particular, we could just vent here. Does a little bit of damage. Like, you know, 25. It's not bad. And then some, and we actually hurt him a little bit. Down here, we're getting the 2 kills, and then up here, they'll die anyway. So, yeah, you know what? Here's where we vent. We can't use either of those imps, because offering Monument is just breaking my nuts. I'm not happy about it. Meanwhile, our champion's, like, straight up going nuts. So, like, this is, at least this is good. Down here, this is excellent. Up here, you. This will help. 87, huh? One of you is dead. 2 of you are dead. I think we just need to spam on this floor as much as possible to get as much incant out of this lady as we can. Okay, cool. We did it. We put it together at the very end. And we have a good goalie floor now. We're not likely to need it. But avoiding taking damage on our pyre is worth the shot. Cool, and then you'll die, and that's fine. Up here, you're fine. Might as well Crypt Builder to get the incant. Is there any point to incanting down here? No. Incanting here? No. So, yeah. Vent and vent. Just get those double triggers, man. Wait, hold on. Who got the kill? Holy crap. our totem's actually getting up there. Alright, so you're very dead. There's literally nothing I have to do about this. I will still do this, though. Because that's fun. Okay, well this is so far so good. Our morning commute is proving to be a very strong one. We're getting a good amount of points. Our champion is extremely strong with multi-strike. I'm glad that we made the right choice. Giving him branding right is also a big deal, because it just gives him a revenge trigger as well, but like at this point we don't need much else. Imp in a box is neat. 2 more random imps does not hurt me too much. Honestly, the Offering Monument is driving me nuts. I keep drawing through my deck and being like, well, can't use that anymore. Alright. Glacial Seal would actually be really, really handy, but it's too late for that now. Spell Weakness is really good, but we only have the 1 Crypt Builder. I think we have to skip. At this point, like, the deck's gonna do what the deck is going to do. We got the Endless Fledgling Imp coming back, doing things as often as it possibly can. We can remove 2 more cards. In this case, probably the last 2 Frozen Lances, and then just be like, yeah, this is fine. And then upgrade our spells. Our creatures don't need any upgrades. They don't. So I think we go this way. Use this to remove 2 Frozen Lances. No, we remove 1 of the Ice Tornadoes that we don't ever have the chance to cast. Like, be intelligent for a second. At least you cast Frozen Lance on occasion. You know what I mean? Use this to remove the last one. Okay, 20 magic power and consume, huh? Double stack does nothing. Make a spell cost less does nothing. Yeah, well, what did I tell you? We're fine. And Trinket Merchant. Whenever you summon a second unit during the turn, gain 3 energy. Actually, this is pretty good. Yeah, give me these 2. Sure, we just spent 400 points, but like, who cares? I just want to get through this. The problem is that we... Oh, fudge! So here's the problem. Sap on my champion is going to cause issues. It's going to cause issues I'm not happy about. Okay, you down here. Hold on. We cannot summon you there. You will die. We have no backup. And I want to summon you on that first floor. Alright, we gotta try for the second floor kill. We're not getting a first floor boss kill. It's just not happening. Okay, the good news is now we have a way to keep you alive. Like, I want to reduce their attack? Okay, yeah, that'll have to do for right now. That sap hurts, though. Okay, so we Fledgling Imp here. Without a doubt. Now you got a dead man on that floor. Up here, Mollusk Mage, Crypt Builder. Instant murder. This floor, we do not transcend Imp yet. We don't even have to. Weird times. He didn't get the kill. One of the totems did. Okay. So, you guys up here are sort of toasted. I can vent you and kill all of you easily. So that's not the issue right now. I think my main concern right now is that I'm not killing this guy at all. Get him dead. It's fine. And I'll let the morsels come back later. If I vent down here, at the very least, we'll get rid of the guys in the back. And that's worth something. Oh, cool. Now you're dying. And also, I didn't realize it, but my Hornbreaker Prince was dying as well. I'm glad we figured that out right before the end. He needed to get those slay triggers. I mean, with the slay triggers, he's going to start hopefully being a little bit better, but oofersons. He needs to do more damage. So, rage on this floor. And this floor is starting to do some real work. I could vent. I feel bad because I'm not doing anything on that other floor. But we're going to do it down here. And do I want to draw through my deck? Not really. Let's just make our job easier in the future. Like, seriously, the golems are doing work in the back. And by golems, I mean the totems. Keep calling them golems because it makes more sense in my head somehow. So how's this working out? So he attacks. He gets a bunch more rage. He gets to a point where he should be able to one-shot. So one-shot, not one-shot, is what happens there. He will get 1, 2, 3 stacks of rage, and then he's killing once. Just once. Then the other bunch die due to totems. I would rather he get more kill, but that's not what's happening here. Okay, cool. I made a mistake. The mistake has been made. Good lord, you're tanky, man. Seriously. You can never play anything up there anymore. Might as well get you out of my deck then. And then. Sure, why not? Ah, jeez, get out of my deck. I really wish we could have made those morsels do more in our deck. This is a bit of a mess. And I didn't math that second floor properly there, which is, I mean, it's fine. The second floor isn't going anywhere. Our third floor is perfect. Yeah, we gotta let him do his thing. At this point, he has to just keep attacking. We are going to continue to play the Fledgling Imp, but at what cost? Like, do I just play it one more time and then call it a day? I think that's exactly what I do. At this point, we need the Hornbreaker Prince to get kills. And so as a result, he needs armor. So that's where he's going to be. I think that it is worth doing a nice tornado down here. Vent and then vents to get rid of the armor. Nicely done, guys. Okay, and the Hornbreaker Prince is doing what he needs to be doing. Let's not. Might as well vent here for free? No. Vent up here, get the incants. Call it a day. The Hornbreaker Prince should have this second floor covered on his own. And he does. Easily. So yeah. Yeah, ooh, the rage. Oh, that's a lot of angry totems. $168 rage. Oh, you made him angry. Okay, so we were carried by our champion, 100%. Did we do well anyway? Yeah, overall. But like, it'll be interesting to see how other people played. 4,300 is not a bad amount at all. It's good, but you know, we made it to the final station. At least we pulled in at our terminus, and that's what matters for me on the morning commute. So how did we do overall compared to everybody else? Well, we're 16th. How did first place do? They probably went for full Wrathful, if I had to guess. Yeah, that they did. Fledgling Imp, Imp Scholar, Offering Monument with Large Stone. Sure. 2 Transcend Imps, Imp in a Box, Impalate, Imp, and 2 Consumer Crypt Builders, which he gets back with the Impish Scholar, which he can then also get back with the Transcend Imps, so long as the Impish Scholar comes out first. I see. So, where'd you get your kills before they were dropped down? Let's see, 7-turn boss rush and 8-turn boss rush. Yeah. That's where those points came from, was killing Fel and Seraph before they even landed. That's insane. So he went for the Imp first instead of the Slay Trigger. Probably the right choice, because I don't think the Slay Trigger actually worked. Heaven's Gold was probably the least problematic out of the bunch. Let's see. Summon abilities trigger an additional time. Oh, man. Oh, where was that? Oh, that would have been sick. Like, you imagine that with Fledgling Imp? That would have summoned 3 times. Would that have summoned... Wait, would that have summoned 3 times or 4 times? Oh, I don't know, man. Oh, that's so good. That's such a good deck. I'm mad. But you live and you learn. Still, we did really, really well. 4,300, 875. I'll take it. It was a win. It was a good day. A nice morning commute. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. This is the final stop. Get off the train. Make sure your arms and legs and all the other limbs you have are completely out of the way of the doors as they close. Subscribe. Hit the bell button to let me know that you're off the train, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.